This is the Padua Podcast Network.
Maybe I should have gotten the beginner skates. All right, I'm taking my first fall. It's the hardest part, right? Running a Fever, episode 144, Rollerblade Bladerunner, unboxing and test and review. Welcome to Running a Fever. My name is Michael Davis. You love your life enough to make it last as long as possible. Well, if you do, or if you want to, then you're in the right place. Come on along, we'll get there together. This is a podcast about fitness, diet, and medicine, and everything we need to do to live a happy, healthy, active life right up until the very end. Today we're going to unbox the Rollerblade Bladerunner inline skates. So I've been looking for alternatives for cardio, alternatives to running and stationary biking, which I don't really care for too much. One of the suggestions that was made to me was skating. But there are several types of skating. There's recreational, there is competitive speed skating, and the one I'm interested in, which is called fitness skating. So obviously I needed some skates, and I chose the Rollerblade Bladerunner, and I'll talk about the reasons in a minute. Rollerblade is one of the largest manufacturers of inline skates, and actually I remember in the 80s and 90s they used to be, the name was synonymous with inline skating. You'd say I'm rollerblading, it's just like escalator is to escalators, moving stairways. So because they're so big, they have the full range of products from everything from kids skates to adult skates, beginners to intermediate to pro skates, and all the different styles for speed skating, for recreational skating, for fitness. But I chose the brand in the way that I usually choose products, and that is through the Amazon ratings and rankings. So those are very useful. So I chose an intermediate style of skate because I actually have a lot of experience skating, but I haven't skated in a long time, so I'm just getting back into it. So I'll talk about, when we open them up, I'll talk about some of the characteristics of an intermediate skate versus beginner or advanced. So, enough talk. Let's break open the box and see what we got. All right, as usual, getting out the trusty pocket knife. See how big this box is. And what's inside? Another box. Okay, there are 2 skates in here. That's a good thing. Bagged up, of course, and very shiny. Still got the tag on. All right, so these are the Rollerblade Bladerunner inline skates. Now, I was going to tell you about some of the features here. One of the important things for me was to get a base frame. They call this the frame, I think, that was metal. A lot of I went into Academy and tried on some skates, and there was a one-piece plastic construction, so that obviously could easily break, and then it's one piece, so your whole skate is finished at that point. And I think those skates were about $100. The wheels are also important. These wheels are 90 millimeters. And they're not, so the usual regular run-of-the-mill skate is 80 millimeters, so they're larger than that, but smaller than if you're a pro or competitive speed skater, you probably are going to have hundreds or 125s on your skates. Also, the pros will usually have 3 these days, 3 wheels instead of 4, and some of the lower end models also have 5. It's not necessarily a quality thing, but it's just really how stable you are, how fast you go, that sort of thing. I'm not interested in going extremely fast, but for now, these are pretty good for me. There is a special type of bearing. I'll put that in the show notes. These have really good bearings, and from what I've seen and heard from other experienced skaters, the bearings are very important to the reliability and performance of the skate. And it looks like it's fairly well constructed. It's mostly plastic, of course. Looks like there's plenty of good padding inside. You know, you never know till you try them on, so let's try them on and see what happens.
Maybe I should have gotten the beginner skates.
All right, I'm taking my first fall. It's the hardest part, right? Yeah, let's hope so. Obviously, I'm going to need some work to get back up to speed, but anyway, it feels like the skates are pretty good. I think that they feel like a good quality skate. I'm going to have to work on, I think that I need a footbed or something to make it fit a little better. But right now they feel pretty good. I'm just a little wobbly. So anyway, I'm staying on the carpet for now, just kind of getting the feel of them. But there you go. Definitely feel like the wheels definitely move very easily. So it's a nice roll on the wheels. By the way, if you're getting new skates, you do want to try them out in the house first, because it's hard to return them once the wheels get a little bit of wear on them. And as soon as you get out on pavement, they're going to get scratched and dirty. So there you go. There's my fantastic skating debut. To get your own pair of these skates, or any other pair that you might want to try on Amazon, you can go to runningafever.com/rollerblade. So if you got the fever, keep it. If you don't have it yet, go and catch it. I will see you next time on Running a Fever.